Welcome back to Women with a Call. I'm having an interesting discussion with my guest, Glenda Garcia. We're talking about her Jewish roots that she was able to determine some years ago when she attended a feast in the Northeast Heights. But at the same time, I want her to share with you, I'm going to just bring her back in a few moments, but I want her to share with you about some findings in the state of New Mexico that are connected to the history of the Jewish people in New Mexico. So I want you to just share with us, Glenda. Okay. So good to have you with us.
Thank you.
As we continue, would you tell us what we found up in that area? I don't know who discovered it, but the Torah, it's not the Torah, right?
No, it's not the whole Torah.
Okay.
What it actually is a rock that has the Paleo-Hebrew on it for the 10 Commandments.
Paleo-Hebrew?
Yes, it's the ancient language of Hebrew.
It has the ancient language
yes,
of Hebrew?
It has the letters there. And I'm not sure who discovered it either, but it's been there for a very long time, as you can imagine.
Yes.
It's got the Hebrew letters that are very, very ancient on it. It looks like it fell from the top of the mountain, and it stands about 5 feet tall.
Really?
Yes. And it's a flat piece of rock, granite of some sort, and it has the letters on there of the 10 Commandments. But when it was first discovered, they tried getting people here to figure out
what is this?
What is this? Because they didn't know what the language was.
Okay.
And even the people who came to study it didn't know what it was. It wasn't until much later that someone actually understood that this was the Paleo-Hebrew 10 Commandments.
Now, you said that this is close to Los Lunas, New Mexico?
Yes, it's about 5 miles west of Los Lunas. Okay. Also, I have to share this. As you're walking up the path to get to this rock...
Oh, there's a path, so we don't have to have... Do we need mountain or climbing shoes?
Yes.
Really?
Most definitely.
Okay.
It is a climb.
All right, go ahead.
And I would take a stick, just make sure that you're prepared water.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So now we just went to the rock, but as you go further up the mountain, it gets steeper. Mm-hmm. But at the top of the mountain is a flat, like a plateau.
All right.
And they say up there, the people who've been up there, is that the rocks are laid out in such a way that it's facing the east toward Israel.
Oh, that is
and that they would go up there and pray so that no one would see them. They would be hidden up on the top of that mountain.
Hidden on the mountain in the rock, if you will.
Yes.
Well, since we're talking about the letters that were shown on the rock, could you tell us a little bit about what it is that you do? I know you have some classes going now in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, but if anyone is watching from any other area, any other state, of course, they're welcome to come and be a part of that. Could you just share with that? And I believe on the screen we'll be able to show you the flyer.
Okay.
Tell us about your class.
Sure. Every Monday night, it actually started the last Monday of June.
All right.
So we've had 2 classes so far, but it's okay if you want to come. If anyone wants to come to this class, we can catch you up at this point.
Good.
Now, at some point, it's going to be a little bit harder, but right now, it's open for whoever would like to come. It is the alphabet of the Hebrew language.
And that is?
That is the alphabet for the Hebrew language. You cannot learn the Hebrew language unless you know the alphabet. Just like when we were growing up as children, we had to learn
the alphabet.
The letters, yes.
Is it the same number of letters?
No, it's 22 letters.
22 letters for the Hebrew, okay.
Yes.
So in the class, if someone attends, what can they expect to gain from it, or do they need to know some Hebrew already before they take the class?
No, they do not need to know Hebrew. This is the very elementary beginning of the teaching of Hebrew. So it's just real basic, learning the letters. We're only doing 3 letters at a class.
Oh, all right, good.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then I share a little bit more about, other things having to do with the Hebrew. It's about an hour to an hour and a half long. If anybody has questions or anything, we want to, give them that opportunity.
Good.
Yeah, so it's fun, learning a new language always, and anybody can learn it. It doesn't matter what your age is.
Okay.
I think it's beneficial because for me personally,
You started with that?
yes, I started with it, and at the time I didn't know what resources were out there, so I just I went online and I downloaded the letters and made flashcards out of them.
Oh, yes. Could you just give us a little background about the letters? For example, A, what it would mean? Because
Sure.
the letters, all the letters have meaning, right?
Yes, each letter has a meaning, and I mentioned the Paleo Hebrew before.
Yes, that
It was actually a picture.
So the letters, the Hebrew letters are pictures.
Yes, they are.
All right.
Yes. So I use the Paleo with the block letter Hebrew letters now because I think it helps you to understand a little bit better about the letters and to remember them and what they mean.
Just let me break for a moment and say this. If anyone is interested in attending the classes, then they can come to City of Excellence Miracle Center, 2105 Golf Course Road.
Yes.
And if you want to get more information, just email us, because I believe your email is available as well. The email, as well as check our website.
Yes.
Now, if they call you, you'll make them feel comfortable, right? To know
Of
it's
course.
okay to take the course.
Of course, yes.
They won't feel intimidated.
No, not at all.
I love that. All right, now you've been to Israel.
Yes.
I know we don't have a lot of time left, but tell us a little bit about your trip to Israel.
Oh, wow.
I know it's a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Got that?
Well, we went by ourselves, my husband and I.
You didn't have a tour guide?
No.
All right, you're brave.
Well, we just felt like the Lord had
good.
said
Okay.
it was time to go. So we went the year of 2010 and into 2011. It was the winter months. So we weren't real sure what to expect there.
Okay.
But we had one contact there. She sort of filled us in on what to wear and whatnot. We thought we were going to be staying right there in Jerusalem.
You didn't stay in
the
Jerusalem?
entire time, no.
Oh,
We were only there a week and a half.
all right.
Then she connected us with a lady up north in Nahariya, which is right on the Mediterranean next to the Lebanese border.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, but you were fine.
Oh, yes,
No,
yes.
no issues. Okay.
No issues, no.
But I just need to back up a little bit. You didn't stay in Jerusalem, but the area where you stayed, I think you shared with me some time back. Was it close to the Tiberias Sea or something? Was it where you stayed later after you left Jerusalem?
After we left, we went to Nahariya and stayed there with this lady
Okay.
for a month. And then from there, we would go out to different areas.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that should have
We
been
were
really
so
special.
blessed.
So every day you went out to
Every
see
day.
some of the sites, the historical markings,
Yes.
if you will. That's really good. But I want to mention again now, for the class,
Yes.
if they would Facebook us, if anyone would Facebook us or follow us on Twitter or send us an email, we'll be glad to give information about the courses every Monday night
Yes.
over until August
Yes.
from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. at
Correct.
City of Excellence Miracle Center, right?
Yes.
Okay. So before we go any further with that, I just want to back up just one little second here.
Okay.
Was there anything that you could say really stood out about your trip that is just long lasting? I know the whole trip was special,
Oh, gosh, yes.
but any one thing you could say that just stood out to you?
I think the one thing, because we met so many people there,
Okay.
we met Israelis, we met Arabs, we met Druze, the people who lived there in the land. Every single person that we met there was so hospitable.
Oh, that's a
I
blessing.
mean, hospitality
That's
was
really a
huge
blessing.
there.
Yes.
The food that they would give you, they treated you like royalty, really.
Well, you know what? We're really out of time, but I'm going to have you back, all right? Because I just want to find out more about your trip
Okay.
to Israel.
Yes,
all
I'd
right.
love to share it.
And then we're going to be right back shortly, all right?
Okay.